Hey Virgo babes, what's going on? It's your girl, that witch Danny. I created little piles for everyone's sign and like meditated on them, charged them up with some crystals. So we're going to do this reading a little bit different. This is going to be your full harvest moon message, and your ritual for tonight, sign specific, is going to be here in this video. Make sure that you're watching your sun, moon, and rising, especially your moon. It's a full moon. And do the rituals in each of them tonight under the full moon, okay? Remember, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you want to book a private reading with me, the way to do that is on my main channel in the description box, because the description box in this video is going to contain your ritual. Nature spirits, number 26. On your toes, twirl and twirl until you're ready to take flight. They arrive in the winds beneath your wings and speak through the swaying of the trees. Clearly, the nature spirits are wanting to work with you, which makes perfect sense. You're Virgo, earth sign. You have 13, the initiation, a sacred test. The forests, seeing the bigger picture with number 8. A lot of nature vibe coming through for you. 18, cast the circle, raising vibration. You have closure. In the forest, in nature. You have wind and change, number 24. The vengeance, overcoming slights or a choice. The hunter, sure-footedness and predestination. Now, this is the deck that I chose to do your rituals from. This is the Oracle of the Witch. Everybody else only got 1 card. You have 4. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet about that, but we'll see. Let's see what messages we can get here first. Clearly, you're being called to spend more time in nature because it's going to help you raise your vibration. There is something predestined for you, some destined event that is trying to find you, but you need to raise your vibration to receive it, okay? It's of a higher vibration, so you need to match that vibration in order to draw it in to your life, okay? That's how manifestation actually really works, right? The universe doesn't give us what we want, it gives us who we are. What do you need to leave behind? What is this closure for you? If you're having a hard time closing something out or letting go of something, Spirit's asking you to please look at the bigger picture, take a higher perspective, an eagle eye view, right? When you pan out and you look at the very big picture of your soul that will live several lifetimes on earth and in other places, what is the message, okay? What were you supposed to learn from the situation? Every person you meet is a teacher, all right? Be grateful for whatever they taught you and for the time that you had together. Close the door and move on. A soul contract is a soul contract. It's over when it's over. Y'all decided that before you ever came down here. All right? It's not that big of a deal. It's just earth. It's school. Who cares? Be ready for these changes that want to come in. The winds of change are drawing near, okay? Spend time in nature to find the peace that you need. Or if you have a choice you need to make. But this is like rope wrapped around. To me, this is like cord cutting. This is closure. It's the full moon. On the full moon, we release. Full moon is when we let go. So write out anything that you need to release or let go of, or you need closure from. Where is my... burn it under this full moon. Read it out loud. Burn it under the full moon and spread the ashes into the earth or the wind and let that take off for you. Okay, we're going to cleanse. We're cleansing that out. You are letting go. You are going to release it because you know that everything happens the way it was meant to. And all this beautiful new that wants to come in towards you cannot do that until you free up space for it to. You understand? Of course you do. You're brilliant, my little Virgos. Remember, sun, moon, and rising. Why doesn't the air want to stay lit? Perhaps we got it now. I am going to post my drawing down the moon ritual. I highly recommend every site watches that too, okay? So let's see. You've got number 5, midwife with birth. That's in birthing a new life. 17, Forager, self-reliance. Number 26, pentagram, which is a talisman. And not magic with binding, number 16. Oof. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to do 16 and 17. So 16 is not magic with binding. Bind magical action to prevent others from tying you in knots and free yourself. As you bind together ingredients for spells and unite with a magical unite with a magical other, your work becomes effective and your relationships truly spellbinding. Incantation to not magic. I want you to do this under the moon tonight. Witches' ladders, braided hair, knotted charms to bind and scare. Curses, harm, psychic attack. Bind them up and send right back. Binding magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be, it is done. Always remember to use a black candle for anything that you are binding or wanting to draw away, banishing, like banishing away from you. Okay, always black for banishing. There's also a witchery, like, additional spell in here, so I'm going to read it to y'all if you want to do it. It says, try this lover's binding knot spell. Cut colored string, preferably pink, but I promise it doesn't matter, to fit the wrist of your would-be lover. Think of all the assets you wish for in a lover and infuse each intention into a single knot, tying it into the string. Continue for each trait. Tie the ends together to make a bracelet. When completed, say an incantation to your chosen deity of love, such as Aphrodite. Leave the bracelet outside or on a windowsill to charge under a full moon. The chances. Gift the love bracelet to the one you wish for. To break the spell, untie each knot in turn, for knots hold power. Do not gift this bracelet to the one you wish for. Never limit yourself like that, and that's too close to fucking with free will for my liking. You don't want to spell a specific person, especially when it comes to love, because you're preventing yourself from getting the person that's actually meant for you. You'll find someone better suited. And what's meant for you will never miss you, but you're going to keep them from finding you or being able to get to you because you're with the wrong person. So ask instead for your soulmate, the person you are meant to be for your and their highest good and the highest good of all. Please. Big deal to me. Okay. Now that I've given you a lecture. Number 17, Forager. Self-reliance. Become a hunter-gatherer, nurturing a bond with the natural world. I knew you needed this one. A natural independent streak will give you the freedom you need to discover your true self. Seeking out nature's culinary delights for unique recipes, spellwork, and natural magic will make you thrive. It's time to expand your knowledge. And here is your incantation to foragers. Sloes for gin or wicked jelly. Crab apples, nuts to fill one's belly. Tasty treats both wild and free. Be self-reliant, 'tis the key. Forager magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be, there it is done. Dandelion is one of the foods listed, which you can eat raw or cook. The leaves and the root make tea. Dandelion tea is good, but it'll really upset your stomach. So, just be aware. You might, shit your brains out afterwards and have stomach pain. Dandelion is packed with vitamins A, K, C, and E, plus calcium, iron, and magnesium. Wild garlic. The flowers and bulbs are edible. Use it in soups and salads and for wild garlic sauces. Elderflower, which is packed with vitamin C. Awesome way to keep colds and shit away during this season. Make a healing herbal tea and delicious elderflower cordials. A good remedy for hay fever and cough. Blackberry, which is high in vitamin C and K and manganese. Delicious and crumbles in pie. I fucking love blackberry pie. Oh my God. And nettles, which are enriched with calcium, manganese, magnesium, and iron. Soak young leaves first to denature the sting. Then Eat them raw or cooked in soup to detox the blood and clear uric acid from the body. That's a really great trick for anyone that suffers from gout, by the way. Just throwing that out there. All right. I hope you found this helpful, my beautiful Virgos. Carry a talisman, charge it and empower it, but know at the end of the day, you are the pentagram. You are. You can invoke the elements too while you're out in nature. Okay. Literally just, I call upon the element of earth. I call upon the element of air. Call upon the element of fire. I call upon the element of water. And yes, you do want your hands up like this. Be a star. Okay. Ask them to all bless you and empower you to be your own talisman of protection, wisdom, knowledge. And then know that you are the pentagram. Okay. Midwife with birth. What do you want to give birth to in life? Empower yourself to go out and take the first initiative. Do some knot magic. Draw in what you want. It doesn't have to be love. That spell can be used for careers or travel, anything you want to bring into your life. You just have to match the frequency of the thing you're asking for. So raise your vibe, and Mother Nature's the best way to do it. I love y'all so much. Thank you for your continued likes, shares, subscribe, support of me and the channel, your donations. My Cash App and Venmo are on my main page. If you feel guided to donate, I'm super grateful. You have no idea how much it helps me. And I ask every new moon and full moon that all the kindness, generosity, and support you show to me be returned to you by the power of 3 times 3. Happy full harvest moon and spooky Samhain season. I'm super grateful for you, and I can't wait to do lots of fun Halloween shit with you guys. So much love and light, my beautiful Virgo babes.